Hi, I just want to take another look at the chord suspensions we just looked at on the Hammond organ and see how pretty it sounds on the piano. It sounds even prettier on the piano, I think, than on the Hammond organ. The first chord, which has that A flat as the suspension, is a B flat minor 11. Here we have the card, which has the notes that we're going to play in the chord. We're going to play in the bass. It's going to be a B flat and an F with our left hand. With our right hand is going to be C, D flat, E flat, and A flat. That's our first chord. It sounds very pretty. And the next chord that we're going to play, or that we played before, was a C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. And those are the notes in that chord. Let's hear how that chord sounds. It also has the A flat as the suspension, and that has in the bass C, and it also has A flat on top, E flat, B flat, E. Very pretty chord. That's our second chord. So, like I said, you have a song, you have A flat, you're holding it down, you need to make some chord changes. Just create a cycle on the suspension. Just add as many chords as you want that have that melody note on top. So let's hear the first two chord changes. We go from the B flat minor 11 to the C7 sharp 9 sharp 5. That sounds very pretty. Okay, and the next chord we have is a G flat 9 sus, add 6. That chord has an A flat on top, and the notes in that chord are G flat in the bass, and we have in the right hand E flat, A flat, or left and right hand E flat, A flat, B, E flat, and A flat with a G flat in the bass. It sounds very pretty. G flat 9 sus, add 6. And as I said to you before, all of our chord namings are in harmonic, just to make it simple. So let's hear those first three chord changes from the B flat minor 11 to the C7 sharp 9 sharp 5 to the G flat 9 sus, add 6. And you'll hear just how pretty these chords are. Very pretty. That's just the first three. And the last chord is an F7 sharp 9 sharp 5, and that has A, D flat, F, and A flat, and then the left hand F and E flat. These are very pretty two-handed chords. So let's hear those four chords together and hear how pretty this change sounds from the B flat minor 11 to the C7 sharp 9 sharp 5 to the G flat 9 sus, add 6 to the F7 7 sharp 9 sharp 5. And we can go back to the beginning of our cycle and play it again. Just keep making a cycle until we want to move to the next melody note. Let's hear it again. Something there in the beginning I didn't hear on the Hammond organ. So like I said, just by playing around with these chords, you can come up with something kind of pretty and exciting. As I indicated to you before, I mean, these chords in this system are like Lego building blocks. In fact, we can even leave one out. We're going to leave out the G flat 9 sus, add 6, and just play the first three. Play the B flat, the C to the F, and it doesn't make a difference. Like I said, you can just put these chords together in any order. Let's hear how that sounds. I like that too. In fact, let's just switch the order around. Here I have the F7 sharp 9 sharp 5 to the B flat minor 11 to the C7 sharp 9 sharp 5. All I did was shuffle the chords around And I've got something that sounds just as pretty. Like I said, the chords in this course go together like Lego building blocks. You can just create progressions on the fly just by playing with these chords. Let's hear this. Like I said before, we started with the B flat. Let's start with the F and go to the B flat. It sounds very pretty. Can we go to the G flat? That sounds pretty too. Like I said, the order doesn't matter. These chords just fit together, and you can create the most beautiful cycles and progressions just by shuffling these cards with the chords around. Just to show you what I mean, I can just add chords. I'm going to reach into the deck. I'm just going to add another chord to these 4 chords. I already like how these sound, but let me just reach in here and let me just go in here and just kind of go through and see what I want to add here. I think I'm going to add this chord here, this A flat 13 sus. This chord here, I'm just going to throw this in the mix with these 4 existing chords and see what I have here. This chord is the notes A flat, F, D flat, B flat, G flat, A flat, the bass. Okay, so let me just play these chords and just throw that extra one in the mix. Let me see how beautiful this sounds. I'm gonna play it slow. Let me see. That was the one I just added, A flat. Like I said, it's really fun to play with these chords on these cards and just mix them up and just come up with beautiful progressions.